It says my microphone is not mute. Testing 1 2 1 2 test. Hello, hello. Yeah, I can hear myself. It's crazy. Well, I guess if I can hear myself, it's fine. That was a waste of a minute. But there's a lot to talk about. Let's continue and I get to talking while I'm doing things. I've been thinking of Alize needs more time to heal. Maybe we should move her to Ragnos Reach. She could receive much better care there. After all, our infirmary is probably the best place for her, short of sending her to Gridania. Indeed, given what Mistress Wad has told us, I would rather she did not remain here. Then it's settled. Now go and see about getting us a carriage and an escort. Alphino, you should get your sister ready for the journey. Will you go on ahead and telling Aurelia that we're on our way? I want a bed waiting for Alize when she arrives. Thanks. I don't know if I need to change my mic setting either. By the way, if it is a notice, I am on a PS5 now. Maybe this. A little bit less. Right there should be it. I am on a PS5 now. So it actually looks smoother to me. This is my first time streaming on it. A lot has happened in the month I haven't streamed. Moving, getting new things set up and all that. Work has been literally killing me. But other than that, I decided to stream today because it is my day off and I like streaming on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are a nice Wednesday. But yeah, it was mostly just me moving, which I'm not done moving, so I still have things to do and all that. Work has been increasing in workloads lately. Freaking Christmas is 3 months early for some places. And that's a true problem. Why is Christmas 3 months earlier? Do you require assistance? Very well, we will make ready to receive the patient at once. Give me a hand, would you? Oh, we have the same hairstyles. They're all crisp and fresh laundry. We're here. Is everything in order? Right. We bring her in. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been off the game for so long and haven't done MSQ. I completely forgot what happened to Alize. Honestly, I found out. Oh, I remember. Yes, the fight that happened inside the control room. I do remember. Honestly, Alphino, you needn't have gone to all this trouble. What can I say? It seemed a good way to discourage you from limping off to battle when my back was turned. Listen to Aurelia, please. You need your rest. Gosh, I feel like I got terrible reading in the last few months. I know. Any news from Krill? She'll be cross if you make her wait too long, will I. Hi, chilling prospect indeed. I'll find her, sister, and I'll fight twice as hard for the both of us. We're good together. When they're not at each other's throats, I miss that feeling. I have a favor to ask. Would you mind waiting outside for me? I won't be a moment. with the whole PS5 changes, I was up there too. The whole PS5 changes, I'm also, I did not try to do that. I'm stupid. I did have to change my hotbars because I did not see them. So some of my stuff is different due to that fact. And I had to go through every class and do it, which I had only been through the main ones I've done. Most of the healers, though. Another wardrobe change. I like this one too.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Well, what do you think? I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but in a traditional sort of way, Ida wore it whenever she could. Not that I'm pretending to be her or anything. Not again. It's just... if this is the last battle we fight to free Ala Mhigo, then she ought to be a part of it. It's nice of you to say so. And a bit embarrassing. But mostly nice. Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle. There's this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
That was actually a really cool scene, honestly. Maybe we got a little carried away, but I have to admit it was fun. Thank you. You're the best kind of friend. The kind that's not afraid to knock some sense into you. Now that Alizé settled in, it's time that we rejoin the fight. So actually, maybe you and Alphinaud should go on ahead without me. I need to talk strategy with the officers, and that might take a while. But I'm still gonna try to be on track for at least being in Shadowbringers when the new DLC comes, because I do want to stream the new DLC. Oh, there you are. What was it that Alizé wanted of you? Ah, sparring match on the Destroyer's very palm. I would have liked to have seen that, but she is right. We have lingered here long enough. I'm ready to depart when you are. Take care, you two. Don't do anything I wouldn't. And you had better not rise from the bed until you are given express permission to do so. Orangier will be paying you a visit soon, and he is already worried enough as it is. We have a long road ahead of us. Lead the way. Please, God, no. Not Orangier. I can't suffer reading that all the time. I wish it was a shortcut. Or I can move faster, one or the other. Mud stud. But, yeah, I'm still gonna try to be on track for the new release in November. All of October is gonna be kind of a cluster. So if I have time, I'm gonna try to throw in 1 or 2 episodes a week. If not, I will try my best to be like 6-hour long episodes. I kind of like the 6-hour long episodes of live streaming. 6 hours is a dubious number. But I know I'm like in the middle of this. Stormblood, I should be like 76% done. And that's a guess, because this is pretty much the final stretch, because it's been fast-paced with the story after Kugane. Not Kugane, Orthgard. Kugane's the city. Orthrad. What am I saying? I'm stupid. But, not you. But since Orthrad, it's been fast-paced, so I do believe it's almost over. Once we get to the, what's the next area called? The locks? Once we get to the locks, I feel like it's gonna pick up speed even more. Which, we're literally going to the locks right now. So, biting my tongue right now. I should have kept that, actually. That's a speed boost. I don't need that up there. After the main MSQ for this, I'll turn my mount back into the random roulette one. You are returned. How fares your sister Alpha now? Her inferior remains undulled. For better or for worse, have there been any developments in our absence? I am proud to say that the Castrum Abania is now wholly under our control. At the present, we are taking stock of the enemy supplies and redistributing them amongst our men. Also, while sifting through the officer's documents, we learned that that a unit of skulls under Fordola's command passed through the Castrum en route to the capital with a single prisoner in their custody. Grell, it has to be her. In all likelihood, yes. You will be glad to hear that the tunnel leading to the logs have been secured by our soldiers and is now safe for travel. And one final piece of good news. 3 forces from all 4 Alliance's nations have arrived and joined the main host, which has established a new base of operation within the logs. Commander Hex should be arriving soon. Yes. When she does, we will call a meeting and discuss the final stage of Ragos Beacon. Sorry to keep you all waiting. An Almahegan folk dress. How very fitting and well-fitting, I might add. I want to do something for Yida and myself. This is it. The last push. We're coming, Krill. Krill? I wonder where Estinian is right now, because he did dislocate the cannon that was here.
I remember my father's words, how they rang in my ears as we left Castra Mabania behind and looked out over the locks before us. Comrades brave and true, they had come from all across Eorzea to stand with us, to stand against oppression and tyranny. 20 years the Empire had ruled us, but no longer. Liberty or death. Liberty or death.
Ere we begin, I would say to you as a proud son of Ala Mhigo that I am grateful to each and every one of you for your part in this endeavor. Now, to the heart of the matter. The enemy appears content to remain within the city walls and await the inevitable siege. Open conflict has been sporadic thus far. Whether Xenos is biding his time until reinforcements arrive, or attempting to bait us into a trap, none can say. We know better than to trust his word.
Regardless, we can ill afford to present Garlemald with a chance to ready her legions. It would be in our best interest to press for a swift resolution.
A long siege wouldn't be good for the people in the city either. If food becomes scarce, you know who'll starve first.
Just so. Therefore, I propose we commit our forces to an all-out assault. What say you? Twould seem we are of one mind. Then let us proceed to the how of it. The Immortal Flames will form the vanguard, supported by the archers and the conjurers of the Order of the Twin Adder, under the Elder Seedseer's command. Once the main host has cleared a path to the walls, we will bring forward the artillery of the Maelstrom and the Temple Knights. I would have your cannons pound the gates and punch a hole right through the middle of their defenses.
What about the resistance?
Your part will be to occupy the residential district and keep civilians out of harm's way. The people are more like to trust their own.
Of course. You can count on us.
Remember that there is a second entrance to the city proper there. If all goes to plan, we will have secured 2 points of entry. Once both objectives are complete, we press on into the city, surround the palace, and hunt down Xenos. As for the Scions, you will be held in reserve as an irregular unit until we have more intelligence on your captured comrade. Kryle's rescue will be your primary concern, but I dare say we'll find a use for you once her freedom has been secured.
Thank you, General. I pray we find her quickly.
Rhalga's beacon nears its end. Soon, my friends, Ala Mhigo will be ours once more!
Always attuned to the crystal. The stage is set, the players are assembled, Eorzea has come at last to drive the invaders from her lands. What would Grandfather say if he were with us here today? For all our other accomplishments, Cryo remains in the hands of our enemy, and I find myself wondering if I could have done more. Though we know now that she has taken to the city. We have found nothing which might tell us where she is being held. You know, you could just ask me. Sacred, what have you learned? I shall spare you the particulars of my infantry and simple state that I have seen her with my own eyes. She is being held within a residential district south to the city proper. I tracked her to the ruins of an old temple of the Fist of Algar, within which Imperials have constructed a research facility. A research facility? What manner of research? Why, methods to imbue Garleans with the power to manipulate ether, in pursuit of which goal their scientists have, I am sorry to report, performed many questionable experiments on living subjects. What? Calm down, Alphinaud. We've already been tasked with securing All Mohican's quarters. This just gives us a reason to do it faster. Exited the facility by stowing aboard Imperial transporters, but that method is not suitable for a large force, and it goes without saying that a direct assault is rather subterranean main gates would be ill-advised. I think I might know someone who can help. One of my men he had an idea about how to get into the city. Actually, it might be best if I let him explain it himself. It's been a while. I'll not take offense if you do not remember. Might even be glad of it. Gone, am I right? Aye, Liskar is the name, and I was raised in the Peaks, but my mom grew up in the city. Any road. I reckon we can get inside All Mohican's quarters by way of Loch said. What? How? It was a story my mom told us which made me think of it. She was also going on about what life was like when she was a girl. See how they used to have to boil the water from the well before they could drink it, since it was full of salt. They were drawing salt water from the lochs, which means that there must be an underwater tunnel or something. Aye, that's it. But it won't be as simple as going for a swim. The well was closed, see. Apparently, Thordic decided one day that he wanted to control the water supply and forbid water trading. So even if you came up through it, you'll find yourself on the wrong side of a locked gate. At the time, my grandfather, being an enterprising sort, befriended a guard and left the key from his belt. He made a copy and carried a selling water until the Imperial invaded. He ended up working at the saltery. In short, we need your grandfather's key, assuming he still has it. I'm certain he does, and I can take you to him, but it'll be dangerous. Don't you worry about that. We used to be dangerous. Nago and Arnvald will assemble a squadron while the rest of us go and get the sack key. She became a leader very fast. No, let's not waste any more time then, shall we? Mo said Granddad kept the key with him at all times as a lucky charm. If he hasn't got it, then we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Ready? We may have to deal with a few Imperial patrols or worse. Sausage is not far. Follow me. Can I go my mount? Oh, yeah. What is that supposed to be? That's a shorter buff than standard spot, but why is my map not updating? It's weird. We're here, but this isn't right. Where is everyone? Word of Alliance has advanced really reached the ears of searchers elsewhere. We should search the buildings for clues. Oh, I can jump over it. Where do y'all go? Weird. I didn't think this was just a spot.
Away with you!
Where did he go? Are you serious? obvious trap. The boundary that is to the south, but I'll lead the way. Lead the way? I don't know where to go. After that, it was it's too dangerous. Follow you, keep the ice cliff from edge attack. To the south? How far to the south? Can I mark it? Yeah, I can mark it. Let's go. Do I still need to keep him alive? Well, he does apparently know the way, so keeping him alive would be the best. Hopefully they don't aggro any enemies. They aggro the enemies. Alpha knows you're dead. Did he go back for Alpha now? Should have completely avoided this thing off nowhere too slow. Yep, come on, follow me. Alright, let's get back on track. Yeah, man. Follow me. Lock watch. How well we can avoid one of them. Not well. I wish this was unlocking my map. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was a huge gunship. Wrong ship. Hold on a second. That doesn't look good at all. These are more pictures than I thought. He's done. Oh, he almost died. Man, he was almost dead. Looks like there's been a cave in the middle of the floor. This is it. This is the monastery. They have to be around here somewhere. What? It's me, Whisker, your grandson. Whisker Bawarga, is that really you? Oh, I see so small. It's good to see you alive and well, lad. But who are these other ones? The Resistance Granite, my comrades in arms. Like, more like your protector. She told you all about me thumbing my nose at the Mad King, did she? Yeah. Death sods never caught me neither. It wasn't much, but it was my way of rebelling against his rule. Glad to see you've got high aspirations here. Make our family proud. I will, I swear. Rego as my witness. Did I unlock? No, I just unlocked that one. What was the point of me traveling all the way over here then? I was worried when he was at the sultry, but we found him in the end. Now that we got the key, it's time to find that Water Authority tunnel. Look at that. We need to dive into the logs and look for a tunnel leading beneath the residential district. That should be no problem for me. Thanks to the Kojin's blessing, but for the rest of you, I have you know that I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I think it's best that I support Nanago and our involved units. Oh right, you can't swim. I'm aware of that, thank you. But it's neither here nor there, given that I like both the Kojin's blessing and Bankeret's prenature lung capacity. Right, of course. I didn't mean anything by it. Nothing at all. So, Bankeret and me, let's head to the water edge. Afino and Whisker can rejoin the others and wait outside the gate for us. Let us them in. Ah, warrior. Someone's following me? No? Okay. Weird. Weird that she changed to a warrior. Oh, this low. There we go. Now I can actually unlock the map instead of the whole bullcrap that they just sent me through. I remember a setting like this in a different game. It was a decent setting, honestly. A lot of travelers. That was someone. Okay, I wasn't just had my eyes blatantly not know. So do I just keep the coaching lesson? This looks like a good place as any. You dive into the briny deep? Oranger. Dang it. Oranger, what are you doing here? Master Elfino informed me of your plan, and thus did I hasten to your side. While Mr. Salazar unfolded to me the tale of her defeat, I was much intrigued by the apparent ease with which Fordola a Theotophore, unexpectedly warrior, defiled my lady's attempt to do her harm. After some few days of deliberation, I subsequently contrived what I believe to be a solution to the problem of her prenatal presence. 'Twas in hope of furnishing you with the fruits of my labors that I came. But isn't that Mubrida's? Her ether siphon formed the basis of my design. Should my hypothesis prove correct, you need but activate in her presence to say more would endanger the plan of ignorance is your shield. Is this gonna hurt me in turn? It was Mubrida's time, it's not yours, my friend. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal and return. We will, for you and for her. Oh, I need to do the turning coils for Bahamut, because they said that's important too. Alright, I'm going in. Follow me. I don't know why Mubrida thought made me think of it. I think it's because of the grandfather, Livia. Grandfather Livia. It was circle. Weird. Oh, this is more interesting than I thought it was. I guess it connects to the other two circles too. Instant cave. I thought I was actually on something that was deeper. Apparently these thinkers already gone ahead. Let's not keep him waiting. Well, that makes sense because Thinker is actually holding his breath. Well, we're more or less just breathing underwater. Here? Oh, well, how is anyone supposed to notice that? And that is a way to keep your water supplies private. It's in the wall too. That would be in the city. That was a smart idea. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh, because I don't have that now that increases your speed. Ooh, that was fun. Yes, tremendous fun. Now, who needs a beastman's blessing anyway? I still can't believe you managed to hold your breath the entire time. It felt like we were down there for hours. Anyway, it's time we let our friends in. Once we head up these stairs, we need to make our way to the main cave, which are somewhere to the west of here. Forgive me for stating the obvious, but it bears repeating that until we open the gates, we three are on our own. Could be in our best interest to avoid bars, easily start a small folk. Obviously, but once our guests have arrived, we'll be free to head towards the research facility where cryo being held as loud as we like. Since you've been here before, will you lead the way? Of course, but I will move quickly, so see that you do not fall behind. Nothing left to say then. Let's go. Tree Farm Institute. Take control, let them pass. Oh! Thanks, Rick. You should say that earlier. Century, get the cover. I'll do it. He learned ninja skills? Well, hide is a rogue skill, so. Consider such a good head. We are almost in here. Give me one. Pleasantries. My friends are ready and eager to engage the Imperials. Now let us lead them to it and head for the facility. Rivet the breach, rivet the tower. Insurgents, sound the alarm. How did we go? Keep the different direction where we were going. See, we should have stayed on our path. Why did I get them? Everyone gained up that. I think it makes sense if it's a beginning design by the Reaper and Street Fighter and obviously. reckon you lot would come, but I didn't think you'd have the nerve to break the bloody doors down. Make no difference to me, though. Time to die. I mean, that's quite obvious, but is there a certain time to use it? Is it a skill, or do I just have to go to my inventory and use it?
I can read your every move!
I think it's just getting assistance with probably doing all that business. And that's what goes to the left shotgun one.
My way!
Yeah, almost have her. She still has a good chunk of health. Well, she hasn't been thinking about that.
Cut you to pieces! How could I lose?
Ah, more people. Ah, finally leave. If we knew that, I would have let you out first.
If only you knew the power!
I thought I died for a second, but she used the, well, technically limit break them out. You have a blade on your hand and you didn't decide to use it?
No. Not after.
After everything, I cannot lose. I will not!
Oh, but you will! Without your tricks, you're nothing! Conrad, Mefrit, your own comrades! I should kill you here and now for what you did!
But
there's no place for that kind of justice here. Not in my Alamigo.
Oh, how very bloody noble of you. Why, you'll pardon me my sins, will you? After you and your freedom fighters come and tear down everything we've worked so hard to build? We were fighting for our people's freedom.
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
Now, my friend!
we're just gonna open a random one. Pretty sure after that you don't know which one it is. I don't know how I know the password.
Croyle!
Alphinaud? I knew you'd come.
Touching as this moment is, it will have to wait. We should rejoin the main force at once. Lyse!
I'm taking her back with us, alive. She's going to answer for what she's done.
Listen to you. Talking like you've already won. Xenos is gonna tear you apart. He commands a power echoing that of the Icons.
What are you talking about?
The hunt, you stupid cow. I'm talking about the hunt! He said you'd come, and here you are, his willing prey. You and your friends are dead, just like mine. And all our misery, all our sacrifice, it was all for naught!
No! You're gonna live long enough to see us win our freedom. I promise you that.
May I live 1,000 years.
Interrogations can wait. Let us be off.
For relief, we have finally found her. Though our greatest challenge yet lies ahead of us on the eve of this final battle, I find myself overcome with joy. We could not have saved her without everyone's help. Thancred, Lyse, Erongier, and of course you. But yes, there's still much more to be done. I should be very interested to learn the meaning of Ladola's ominous words. The one. Oh, Thancred's bandana. Oh, thank God. Lyse has gone to deliver for Dola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Nago and her men to hold the Resistance Drone district instead of ready. Once the Alliance have breached the main gate, they commence their assault. The Resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I will remain here. My search for Krell took me into the city proper. My familiarity with their defenses may prove useful to the resistance. Instead, I shall instruct Arnvald and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetheryte, as I recall, with me. I wonder how you Y'shtola was going to. Actually, didn't think this was going to be a whole city. It's more intricated than Ul'dah. No, not that way. Should put a housing residential here. I don't like that. There it is. I wasn't completely lost. Oh, not you. Gosh, Krell. It's good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me. All of you. Thank you. We will be departing shortly for Horta Hectoria to rejoin the main host. Arnvald, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred that you might support the resistance groups in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Let us be off then. Doesn't Arnvald have the Echo? I think he would have a better chance of living a noble sacrifice than you would. Oh, where am I going? Oh, really?
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an Icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Cid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lyse. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Kryl, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphinaud. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Oriange is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must, for there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Ala Mhigo.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone. Enough talking! All right, I get the message. Action is what's needed now. Right, I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Krile, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
I mean, Thancred would be able to get his ether back by same manner. If I may, General, is there I can do to assist with the final preparations? Reggie asks, Pippin informed me a moment ago that all forces are in position, that we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors. You were instrumental to success with Operation Archon. You helped bring the end to the Dragonsong War, and you are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here. Sir Emmerich, this one. That you should be the one to bring me my word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our darkest hour, while ever be the inspiration to my countrymen and to me. Through Ishtar's debt can never be repaid. It is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to redressing these downs. Oh, ready very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for peace and there is a time for war. Even the matron understanding this, we who have received of hers in the elements of blessing go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. It's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons care not either way. That battery has sunk enough ship to fill a fleet. 'Tis not like to be the best by a gate. Oh my gosh, it is much faster. It is done then. Thank you for humoring an old bull. Oh, who is he? That's a nice outfit. Mestrom, Outer, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in Almega quarters are ready to await our signal. Not left but the deed itself. Right then, I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin has command of the artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand. Really noisy. Oh, we got tractor down this way. Oh no, for this area, I very much don't like the battle. What's this? Configuration. I'm just gonna go around because I can't fly, so I end up swimming. I guess I follow the sound. Oh, those look awesome, honestly. Salt and lightning. That's a weird combination. Yeah, the salt Goldberg looks amazing. Oh, no, exactly. Okay, yeah, I like the salt too. This is just cool. Oh, his own sword. Like I said, this is his Almond. The Bull of Almond, he wrote a legendary sword for two cursed blades. The sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve, a weapon reclaimed on the bloodstone, and with the fortune and glory, its flames consumed and unworthy, but by fire she was reborn. That he should bequeath it to me now to carry on his legacy. I shall endeavor to deserve it, but I will be if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friend? Very well. Brace yourself. This should be quite a spec. Vice Marshal, Imperial units approaching you from the north. Aiming to destroy our artillery, there's how many? Total number unconfirmed, at least one squadron, but sir, they're Wolfmen. Raid Domita, that's all we need. Call up the Bloodsworn, it tells them to make ready. Marshal Stephen, right. These Wolfmen of whom we speak, from Doma, they were closely into fighting the vampires. Steered away to a foreign land and told that if they dissipated their lives and their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving the Imperial. You engage them in battle. I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. I am loath to give our enemy more time to prepare, but if there is a chance this is a conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Live in, but be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. With me. think there's a neutral attack. Oh, we gotta fight them anyway. We will wait here for the Lubin to arrive. Still yourself, my friend, though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence. It would seem wise to prepare for the worst. They come. We clear the road. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Aphino Levier, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, boy. You stand upon a battlefield, be gone or be cut down. Doma is free. Lorhian has returned and driven Yosoi and the Imperials from the lands. We were there. We helped him. There is no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lorhian is dead, and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril. You will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth. Put up your weapons, I beg you. Let us speak as friends, not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly see our blades embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor. Wow, they didn't even listen to me.
For the House of Levier!
I like how he said that and only used moves.
Focus. Release!
Yeah, no strangers to battle, that much is plain. I am the light, I am Hankor, and I will be your opponent. Have at you. Keep that fight on, give you There's a lot of AoE attacks.
So it comes to this!
What's the what alpha? Moonstone? Good that, no, that's actually. Yeah, I'm not saying that right now. The combo was actually pretty cool though. What stone did he use for it? You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this, I thank you. Warrior, brave and true, I pray you tell us the Battle of Doma's liberation. You should be glad to do so. Lord, here return such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gensetsu to perish and the keeps to collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. You knew him well, aye. We would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone, and so we will not. Duty calls before all. All open shall know for Doma's liberation and of your part in it. When you reach the gate, we shall turn on the affairs as one. The fang and claws shall we rip open the throats of our masters, and this delight seals. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your Lord will help us to return you all to Doma. Such a curious thing, destiny, to see us meet with friends as Lordian in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Oh, I guess we got to talk to Pippin again. Come on, let's go. Let's not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate.
You are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates. Thaumaturges, forward! Give me hell! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno! Turf and winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth! All cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock!
Is that...
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters! Doma is come to pay her debts!
Lord Hien!
We will deal with the flying machines! Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
We're through. The way is clear.
Lord Ian came just in time, too. Impeccable timing, those Domans came, comrades, enemy gauges down, forward. Battle of Almahigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. I trust your unit of Bleeding Adventurers is ready. Excellent. Your objective is to make haste and for the castle and kill Xenos. Galvus? Any questions? Though, of course not. Now go and get... why? I need to keep my equipment. I need 280. What am I at? 279. I literally need a ring. Actually, yeah, I probably need to go there. I could probably get a ring from there, yeah. Oh, we got the same style. sacrifice 2. Let's see if this will boost me up. Is it 2 rings or 2 earrings? 2 rings. Really find 13 minutes. Holy crap. Well, if that's the case, let's take a break. I wish I had the dance skill to, like, passively... Catch that. Decoration. Okay. Shout. Yeah, I can leave shout on red. Oh, I gotta find all the Ethercons to actually learn how to fly. I forgot about that. Of course, there's rules of flying. See what this is. Hopefully I don't end up the tank like last time I was doing something. Tank as a dancer is pretty bad. I should have just teleported. Hopefully I'm fast enough. It's gonna target me. It didn't target me. Is that a snow golem? Snow bed. So bad. Weird things. Is this literally for fishing? Yeah, it was for fishing. I thought they had something here. I actually like how this our route looks. And a Santa Macote. I think without the beard, I would like that look too. But the Aura looks really good. Oh, this is going to be a long turn. With that, I guess. What can I do? I'll do some crafting. I need to get rid of that menu too. Oh no, I see. Oh, my crafting defaulted too, and I forgot about it. Oh my gosh, I gotta redo my. Okay. Opening donations. Let's see how far I'll get without changing it. Custom deliveries. Is it the opponent or the material? Opponent. Mm. 15 is a safe number. Oh, that's bad. Do I need fire crystals, or do I need something higher than the crystals? Do some mining. I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat because I had only ate a sandwich. I think I got 10 minutes to get this Eorzean time. 10 minutes Eorzean time to get this. I do quite enjoy crafting and mining, by the way. Oh, why was it so far away? Dang it! That was 10 minutes Eorzean time already. Well, I know it's 1 a.m. to 12 p.m., so that comes up. Shoot, I haven't done this in a minute. Oh, I'm gonna get Span trophies now. Oh, only 2 trophies? Really? I feel insulted. Too bad I can't get high quality crystals. Is no one doing this fight? Good gosh, 11 minutes. That should be enough for now. If anything, I'll farm more crystals on my downtime. Which, technically, this will be my downtime. Just waiting for a queue that's taking forever to load up. I shall return shortly. Oh, that surprised me. Kind of reminds me of the Doma data. Dark Knight, Lalafell. And Dark Knight, Lalafell Scholar. think went full and I was not prepared for.
I think I just pass on belts because belts are getting taken out of the game later.
Well, no, I can't really do that now because I still need the item level.
These apes are dangerous.
why am I targeted? Thing is full blown gold.
To share these findings.
He's dying pretty fast.
Initiate soul extraction. Ha! Success.
Okay. I guess we attempt to go to our bodies.
The soul rebels! My word, this data!
Almost died there. First time this big benefit item. Oh, is that Pippin? And we found a boss. This was a quick dungeon, actually. It's good traditional story. Well,
Let this moment last forever.
Oh, I fit right in that.
This is the end. Show me your role. Yes, yes, just so.
They have much success over here. Double team on this one. That way we have a lot of team on this one.
More!
Oh, so
Give me the strength. The power to transcend.
Oh, I got my trophy master. Oh, he's not dead. That's an interesting ending. I did not mean to greet those.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt. It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. This is the beast As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance. Welcome to the Royal Menagerie. The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all. This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine. Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allagan Hound to drive this icon into my arms. Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon? You will not indulge me even with a simple reply, then? No. You think only of the fight to come. How alike we are. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your ability. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant to know so much more. All icons must be exterminated without exception. Such was the Imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the Icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. But man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friends and confidants. If you would accept.
Oh, this is a choice. I'll accept. See what happens.
Are we to embrace and let bygones be bygones? Do our deeds weigh so little that you would cast all aside? Come. 'Twas plain from the first how this would end. You live for these moments, when all hangs in the balance. When the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too! This is who we are, my friend! This is all we are! Alamigo and Doma and Garlemald be damned! The gods! You by your gift, I by my might. And before the Resonant, the gods shall be made to kneel.
So he endowed himself with the power of something similar to the Echo, infused himself into a dragon, and flew off. I like how it's called the Royal Menagerie. Menage a trois, as my clan would call it. This one should be faster, I hope. Shinryu. Oh, well, while I wait, same as before. You walk through the gate? No, same as before. I guess I'll crap. All the icons look different. I guess it all nice except with these. Oh, freaking behemoth. think every time I receive a trophy, I end up get a notification on my phone. My phone's been buzzing nonstop. I'll go there. Behemoth's dead already? I guess that was pointless then. Yeah, that was pointless. What's the server time? Device settings. Server time. About 10:30. I gotta change that because I did not notice there was something else in red color like that. That works for me. Yeah, that works for me. As I can tell the difference. This one's taking a minute too. I see it. How did I get on said wall though? There's some ether current stuff that I can't get to due to the height of it. It's just weird. There's something else besides killing Shiryu after that. Because there's a dungeon and stuff I haven't gone to. Speaking of the devil. Oh, why did that do so much damage? It's weird that I went to a whisper. Oh, so many people fell off. Ah, I see. He has all the powers of the previous icon. good timing in this. Oh, they did do this with something else. I think that's a really good interesting. Interesting feature that they did. I'm actually glad they did. Oh, we'll get to this naked. Oh crap. Dang it. I didn't finish that one. Did that, well, working backwards, we had a person that did who accepted a primal into their body. Now he accepted himself into a primal's body. That's a odd, interesting take on it. Is he falling? He did fall.
Are you all right? Xenos.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Meaningless? Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. to have stood upon this great stage of fools, to have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment, let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time, so clear, so vivid, so real, so real.
Coward!
Stop!
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
Where is he?
He's dead. By his own hand.
Then justice has been done.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right. Thank you. Without you... well, you know. So let's do it together. For Ala Mhigo! In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free. But what is freedom, really? We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. "20 years of Imperial rule have left Ala Mhigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalymo. I won't. Because I remember the price of freedom. I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you. This is the end. The end of the Imperial province of Ala Mhigo, and the rebirth of Ala Mhigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Alright, that'll be it for Stormblood. Skip the credits, because obviously.
Well, well, well. What a fine mess we've made. All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether. Still, better safe than sorry.
There. There ends your hateful legacy.
It's over. The condolence for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. What nonsense. You not mourn his loss? You surprise me, your radiance. He was your son, an irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods who sup on their very essence. Icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whispers of shadowless charlatans. Should you raise a hand against my black-robed brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same: prevention, restoration. Compression, resurrection, all in the service of to your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortals? That might claim and question my motives, if you will. Your radiance, you will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. How dare you? Now is a mystery of who the White Robes are. We did it. We liberated Almahigo. I did not know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it at all. Relief, I suppose, pride, and hope too. We did it, Father, Ida, Papamine, Conrad, Milfred, Nephilia. We really did it. Hey, don't feel like you have to stand here and listen to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you. You beat him, after all. You're the real hero of the story. So run along and take your Platus. For you to best Zenos, even after he had harnessed the power of the primal, is a testament to your ever-growing strength. No bitter to have had your vengeance stolen from you by another. There is some small regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction that I find in his death. I commend you. As should we all. Zenos was a monster and a tyrant. The man who killed my father and countless other of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. It should also praise Master Alphonse for his foresight and strength. Had he not intervened, I might never have had the pleasure of being reunited with a crew and his ruthless brothers. For his timely intervention, I so glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my lord, he and most trusted allies. Ah, indeed, my friend, indeed. Can't kill me. icy speed. I jumped down when I needed to go up. After all we have been through, I really should know better than to worry, but as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the royal menagerie well nigh reduced me to tears. The warrior of light, victorious again. I shouldn't be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as a warrior of light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you have done and in the good you have inspired others to do. You are a natural born leader of men. All these people weren't just following your command, they were following you. And you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to the end, but history shall remember them and the glorious future they made possible. Can you believe it? We won. We beat the Almahigo. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know. We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our heart. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing. It's finally over and they can rest in peace. You hear that, lads? We'll be alright. We'll be, oh bugger, not again. I'm so bleeding happy, I could cry. The hero of the hour, I suppose. Well, we'll have to aid the liberator to your title. With the Comrade fallen, the remainder of the 12 chose to surrender. The remainder of the 12 chose to surrender to our forces. After 10 long years, it's official. The occupation is ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, Father. Mementos, as the achievement they lead, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we have walked. Yet if we can overcome 2 decades of opposition, I have no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you for helping to make this dream a reality. We've been at it for 3 hours. Finish your round stay. In that case, I'd like to come with me back to Ragos Reach. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call all the Silence together. I'll explain later. Oh, all that Mikey Sims is there. I don't even know where to begin. A storm of blood. This wasn't a bad DLC. A lot of people say, well, it wasn't as good as the last one, but it's not bad.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? There's something I need to say to you all. Good. You're all here. Good. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're Scions. Now, I'm obviously a Scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Ala Mhigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official. As long as I serve Ala Mhigo, I can't be a scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh, I didn't,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so? There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Y'shtola? Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Come back here, you slippery little devil. To think fishing could be so difficult. What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Fie on it. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished yet. Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
This is indeed the work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there is an undoubtedly something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's lap dragon, yes, I think it have our suspects. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever? Now comes part where you say you got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and Bill Grant clients be However, financial consideration notwithstanding, you have to admit there is a unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology. Oh, is that before or after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine, fine. But the moment I judge this little venture an unsustainable risk to the Ironworks, I am ending it savvy. And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and bought in a consultant, a master engineer and mechanical genius. You didn't. Oh, look at him in Ironworks gear. Got himself a little flair to it, though. Went on and made it red. Oh, now, you must have built their expectations too high. It will be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no, absolutely not. This is not happening. Oh, he even got shades. He was awful, boy. Nero tells Skevi, eager to begin his first day as a lower member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garlean. Gosh, she's an idiot. But putting him to work is good. The hunter, but what of the hound? Alright. If we go to new game, this will be Stormblood. Oh, well, it'll be Stormblood Part 2, apparently. When is it going to be Part 2? Well, I'm going to end it here for today. This is going to be a short one because I have other arrangements, which requires lip. Go back into it. Which requires me to stream also, so time to switch from one system to another. This will be peace. That's how I did it. Lead us. Bugger it all.